Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Free live energy updates. One question for one card for one sub. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like the video because for some reason, I don't know why any of us should like a video or what it even does for YouTube or if it even matters. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. If you're there, please put your question down in the chat. Let me know if you want a tarot card or an oracle card. Hey, Nafisa. Hey, Cynthia. How are you tonight? Hey, Kazma. How are you tonight? I'm sorry, Cynthia. I don't do pregnancy questions. I don't do pregnancy questions like that, but I can shuffle the cards and see what you need to know about your vortex. It's the best I can do. Let's see what spirit needs you to know. Queen of Swords. I feel like the Queen of Swords is about being resilient at this time. And just keeping your head above the clouds, keeping yourself in a state you want to be instead of a state where you don't want to be. And staying, picking the outcome that you want and following what your heart is telling you. I hope somehow that helps. Nafisa, current feelings of Wahid towards you in the conflictive situation from 5 months. Their feelings toward you are not by any means nasty. In this Queen of Pentacles, they feel pretty good about you. Despite circumstances, they feel that you're a kind person, and I think that's what they like the most about you. Really nothing bad here. Maybe that person isn't so lost in that story of conflict that you might be thinking of. Conflict in regards to contact. So anyways, I hope that helps, Nafisa. Please keep me contacted. Kazma, thanks so much for the like. Dollface, so good to see you. Sure. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now about the energy vortex around you and Eric. Destiny. I feel like Spirit's saying it's your destiny to see the wheel turn in regards to the next step with this person, their actions and their feelings. Maybe you're going to get some time to share some cheesecake pretty soon here. Who's next? Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back to the channel. How are you? Hey, Jennifer Simpson, welcome back to the channel. I'm surprised in this Golden Girls deck there wasn't one card with like all of them sitting on the couch together. That iconic couch. I'm so glad you got to hang out with Anthony. I knew you'd have a chance to hang out with Anthony. Hey, Brown Sugar, how you doing? Thank you, Brown Sugar. How's your day been? Okay, let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now, Cottonfly, about what he was thinking. Casmo, well, Almad and my communication happened this week. Let's check into that in a moment, Casmo. Let's check into that in just a moment, okay? Hey, Maria, welcome to the channel. Okay, Cottonfly, let's see what he was thinking. Queen of Swords. He really likes your style. And he really likes your sense of humor in this Queen of Swords. I hope somehow that helps. Casmo, you want to know? Casmo, you want to rock the Casbah? Okay, so in regards, Casmo, to your communication, what happened this week? It can happen this week, despite this being a reversed Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands, I apologize. Ace of Wands. Are you feeling down? Are you feeling bummed out? Try to turn that frown upside down. And you shall see, what you want to be seeing. Just persist and believe, okay, Casmo? Oh, it's been a long day, yes. Yes, Brown Sugar, it's been a long day. Hey, Maria, how are you, sweetheart? Tender hugs. I am Claudia. I'm hanging in there. Just gonna let the universe surprise me. Hey, Ariana, good to see you again. Long time no talk. Cynthia, me and Eric will want, if you want a serious relationship, faithful. Brown Sugar, how's he feeling about me after our communication? So basically, Brown Sugar, I feel like what's going on with that is this guy's like juggling his options in regards to the feelings and the emotions you have brought out in him or made him feel in regards to his responsibility, in regards to his options and his financial and emotional security in his life. You really make him think. He likes that about you, or this person likes that about you. What is it, Puppy Bear? What is it? Okay, Maria, let me know. Let me know when. I'm going to try to see if I can see when that comes in. Anybody else I missed real quick before I get into a paid reading with Maria? Jennifer, general energy card. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Ariana, what does Zach think about you? Okay, we'll get right to that in a moment, Ariana.
Incoming call.
I should have turned that off. I'm sorry, I gotta take that real quick. Hey, how are you tonight?
Hi, Stormy. I'm a little low, but I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. How can I help you tonight? Do you need a tarot card reading, or do you need just somebody to talk to, or both?
Maybe energy reading. I'm not really sure.
Okay. Well, I guess we could just start there. I'm sorry that my you might hear my puppy in the background. She's
Oh, it's okay.
being
I thought it was
super
a
needy.
baby for some reason.
She's being super
It's a
needy.
little baby puppy.
Let's see what you need to know right now about what's going on in your energy circle, and feel free to ask any questions that might come to mind. I've got tarot and oracle cards. So I'm just going to start shuffling while we chat. Oh, wow. So you've got Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Are you actively staying focused on what you want, putting yourself first, despite being low? I mean, are you okay?
Trying to.
Okay, good. Because I mean, you're allowing yourself to receive, right? Staying in your power in this High Priestess energy. Accepting proposals that are brought to you, or that you can even propose to yourself in this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Moon. So do you feel like maybe something that you feel amazing about might be too good to be true? Maybe you're contemplating that the things that you want might be too much, might be too big, might be too outrageous. Do you know what you want? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like when we dream and then we think that maybe that dream is just too big, kind of thing, or that want or that need, and it maybe you feel a little lost in its illusion of what you do want. But the world is definitely at your feet with this World card, and you have this opportunity in this World card to not only improve your financial and emotional security, but as well as your choices that you make for yourself, your loving choices that you make for yourself, as well as others in this Lover's card. I find it interesting that in this particular reading, it shows in the Hermit card that you're really contemplating all this stuff deeply, but you just keep getting stuck in the Eight of Swords, like maybe in the anxiety and the restrictions that you might be feeling regarding your circumstances.
Right.
Have you thought about what you want? Do you know what you want?
Just like my life in general. I just want to be, healthy, happy, and
Of course.
not in a rush to settle down like crazy, but I'm open for somebody, to come into my life and get somewhere. With my job, I'm not sure if I want to stay or not. There's a couple of big things I'm kind of unsure of.
Yeah, I can see that, and I can see that in this. You contemplate it's like you contemplate more of what you're unsure of instead of getting into the feelings of what it would be like to have it. And it's like you stay in a very believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see kind of thing. I'm not sure. You would only know what spirit means by that. But when the boogeyman starts coming for you, you've got to turn your back on those feelings and those emotions in this Eight of Pentacles, because Eight of Pentacles is about change, but I also feel, depending on the cards around it, it can be also about manifesting what you want. It can turn into magic. It can turn into something that is much more than the troublesome, I don't know what I want, but I know I want change kind of stuck feeling that's restrictive. But I mean, what cards can tell you this stuff? Like, what are you doing to take action to make yourself feel better about it? Because you obviously want to find some kind of peace of mind in regards to whatever is bringing you down, whatever's bringing you low in this Three of Swords here. And Spirit is really telling you that you are the causation. You can reward yourself without putting yourself on that naughty step in regards to any dream that you really have. But you got to follow that inner compass. You've got to stay on your pedestal as this High Priestess. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
Spirit is working on things behind the scenes for you. Stop telling yourself maybe next time. Let's see. What else? I'm just going to shuffle these oracle cards and see if we can get some quick messages from Spirit. Hiding in plain sight. Like maybe there's something that you want that's hiding in plain sight. Fortune favors the bold. Protection. Maybe there's a possibility that the way that you feel about the fortune that you feel you deserve. Maybe it's that you feel maybe... oh God, she just ran out of time. I feel so bad. I had such an important message for her. I wonder if she'll call back. All right, I'll put it back on, but I'm only going to give her 2 minutes to call me back because I have another paid reading to do. So Maria, we're just going to get into your reading right now, and I'm just I've got the clock on watching to see if this person will call back in the next 60 seconds or so. I really don't know if I can help her any more than I did, or if I even helped her at all. I mean, I'm hoping that, maybe she'll call me back one day, but I think that person definitely doesn't know what they want. They're pretty scattered. No, I can't. I really can't. I really just can't right now. Are you still there, Maria? Let's do this. So it's been about a minute. She hasn't come back. Just going to turn it off. Okay, so you want to know more. You want to know more about your specific person, more about the things that, more about you both. Okay, let's start with what you need to know more about in regards to you and your specific person, Maria. Then we'll get into the oracle cards and ask some of those other questions. If you want a free live energy update, please wait a few minutes and I'll be back to doing those in a few moments. I don't have a moderator right now, so it makes it a little difficult for me to communicate with anyone that might still be here or waiting or who comes in. If I didn't get to your energy update, I apologize. If I missed out on giving it to you, just put your question down there. I will get back to you. I'm really feeling drawn also to use the fairy cards also. So I'm just going to take those out real quick. So let's go ahead. Spirit, what does Maria need? Anything Maria needs to know right now about her and her specific person? Her and her specific person. You might be feeling like in the 7 of Wands, you might be feeling like the cat who ate the canary, but you're the canary maybe. Sometimes Seven of Wands can be a card about mystery. It can be a card about sneakiness. It can be a card about the shadows that maybe you might be reflecting in your mind, because it is swords. It is about your mental energy. Worrying about if there's any competition in this Five of Wands. This person that you're interested in might be thinking, well, am I going to have to put up with any sneaky competition? Like, is she seeing someone else? Does she want to see me? Should I ask her out, kind of thing? Should we go bowling? So I feel like this person definitely is wondering if you're crushing on them the way they're crushing on you. Seven of Wands and Seven of Swords and Five of Wands are like not pretty cards to get, but the way that I read these cards in my particular deck, in this particular deck, are not traditional to a book. So you got this Empress card here. This is like what you need to know about how he sees you in this Empress energy. I think that this might, maybe you, maybe you don't see yourself this way, but this person sees you as this fun and nurturing person that can bring in a lot of positive energy in an abundant way, in a big way. Let's see if there's anything that you might need to know about them personally, in regards to also their feelings and just the energy between you guys. I was reading your email earlier, and I feel like there might be some confusion. He might feel a little unbalanced, maybe trying to balance the fact that you guys work closely together. And maybe it's not so much that bothers him. It's just he wonders if it makes you feel imbalanced. He might feel that way. Let's go into some of those other questions that you had. Interesting that you ask about, did he want you to tell you something? And that you picked up on that. Spirit, did her person of interest want to tell her something? If so, what was it, Spirit? What can you tell her about that? Yeah, he might want to tell you that you look great today, Ace of Pentacles. You look great, like all that in a bag of chips. But, of course, again, you're in a situation where you work closely with somebody, and due to circumstances, that might not be the best time of day to tell you that you look great. So, Spirit, what does she need to know about them going out? Them spending quality time together. I'm going to ask it that way, about what you need to know about them, about you and this person of interest spending quality time together. Down in the river. Down in the river. I feel like this card is telling you possibly, you're going to go someplace together in nature, spend some time together, getting in touch. Maybe Spirit's even saying get more in touch with nature. Really seeking out what you love about nature, sharing that time, maybe that quality of time with, maybe go to a park and swing, spend some time in the nature together with this person to get to know them better in the way that you'd like to know them. Maybe they're going to take you on a date here soon this spring. I feel like this card really embodies, spring. It's warm. You want to go swing. You want to go to the park. You want to have a good time. You want to go to the river, down by the river. I don't know if you have a river close by or anything, but sounds like a good time to me. I went swinging today. It was so much fun. My phone is being silly. So now I can't look at the rest of the questions because my phone has decided to be glitchy. Like, I guess PayPal went down or something. So they kicked me out. Okay. I'm back in. Thank you so much for your patience, Maria. Okay, let's go over to the fairies and see what spirit might want to tell you. See what kind of messages we can get from the fairy deck. So like I was saying about tarot cards, like just because I have the same deck maybe as somebody else doesn't mean that I'm going to read like them. The Golden Girls deck did not come with a book. I didn't read the book for the visuals in the liminal space. And I didn't read the book for the fairy ring cards. I like to follow my intuition about what I see in the cards, what I know about the cards, what I know about the situation, cards around the cards, and then also accepting what I am hearing. That I can definitely distinguish is the difference between my voice and then what spirit wants to invoke or speak about or reveal. Interesting. So you've got a brownie, which also is a number 3. We're entering the month of 3. Maybe there's something you need to know about March. Fairy Festival, okay. That happens in August, so maybe between March and August, there'll be a lot of action between you both, getting to know each other better, spending time once again in nature at this fairy festival. It's interesting again because now you got this mermaid with the river card. So I'm just going to go over these few cards with you. So you see her making food, you see her cleaning up, you see her getting ready for maybe dinner or a date or something fun like that. And and you see this fairy festival card. And then you see this river again. This river. What's up with this river? What is up with that river? Oh, very beautiful stories. I mean, I feel like Spirit's saying very soon here, you guys will probably be spending more time out in nature since summer's happening, spring's coming. You should definitely start looking forward to it. Getting into the thought and the ideas of what you guys will do. Plan it and then ask, or plan it and then ask friends and ask him along if that's even more comfortable, Spirit says. But don't be shy about it, because you sparkle. You're this queenie. Okay? This is just you being your beautiful self. And that's all you have to do, is just be your true, beautiful, authentic self, Spirit says. And nothing more. And stay in that energy, and stay calm about it. You don't have to react. You don't have to be the hot mess unless you really want to be a hot mess. Certainly don't want you to be cold fish, but definitely be that siren instead. Be that sparkle. And this relationship might turn you into a domestic goddess. If you're already a domestic goddess, then you might have to use those charms as well. You know how they're like dressed to impress? Well, sometimes cooking food is the same. So we got 9 cards. I'm just gonna just check your message one more time here and go back to the oracle cards. See what kind of messages Spirit has for you here real quick before we close the portal. Jennifer, put your question back in the chat so that I can go ahead and get to it. Arcana, welcome to the channel. If anybody's left, I'm going to be doing free live energy updates tonight. 1 question, 1 card for 1 sub. For already subbed to the channel, please like. As well as paid general readings and in-depth readings as well. So we've got, interesting. Broke is the beginning. 11:11. Like, I feel like Spirit's saying, it's serving you up, what you asked for, what you want. You want this magical, harmonious, amazing relationship. You feel this connection with this person. Season of the Witch. Maybe you'll seal the deal by Halloween. Love Garden. How sweet is that? Love Garden. Get really into the feelings and the thoughts of, I love my home, I love my pets, I love my life, I love the food that I eat, and stay in that loving energy, because that's what will draw him to you, people to you, and everything that you want to you. Stay in that, and sometimes you have to go general, especially if you're feeling crazy or delusional, or like you're gonna have a meltdown. Love Garden. Self-soothe yourself if you start to feel like you're getting unstable. I hope the video I sent you in the email helped. I think there was a couple other videos I meant to send to you that I forgot to send to you. Something like doing 10 impossible things before breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, to understand you better for sure, Maria. To understand what he's feeling better for sure. You've got the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords. I feel like Spirit is saying, in regards to what you're asking here about what I'm seeing, what Spirit's seeing, and what you need to know about that is there's something that you make him feel in regards to him juggling his options in his life in regards to his emotional and financial security in the Two of Pentacles. But it definitely has to do with the feelings that he's having in this Cup of Love and this Ace of Cups. His vision might be a little skewed in this Five of Swords, but he doesn't want you to feel any conflict either. So if anything's feeling conflictive, I would say that best advice from Spirit would be reject it. Anything that you don't like that you're seeing, reject it. You don't have to accept things that make you feel uncomfortable. Now, if there's nothing making you feel uncomfortable, then it's even more important for you to stay in your yummy feelings, Spirit says. And have courage. Be bold. Don't be afraid. Because you wouldn't desire it if it wasn't meant to be yours. There is a perfect version of you guys somewhere. You just have to line up with that frequency. And that sometimes seems impossible for some people. But the more that you practice it, the easier it can become. The more that you practice it, definitely. It's like playing a guitar. It's like playing a sport. It's like working out so that you can either go from being incredibly skinny to incredibly not skinny, or incredibly not skinny to incredibly skinny. Working out. Just like learning anything. You have to learn. We have to learn to be on a strict mental diet. It's nothing that we're born with. We're only born with two things, okay? And that's the fear of being dropped and loud noises. Everything else we learn. So the fear you're feeling about the anxiety of him asking you out or not asking you out, you just learned that somewhere. Or watch somebody go through that, and it causes you to have, a little bit of fear. So, but Spirit says, be patient with yourself, Maria, in this Temperance card. Patience. Pour yourself a cool drink so that you don't get so hot. But stay hot. I hope that makes sense. So I hope somehow that helps, Maria. Thank you so much for your donation to the channel. Arcana, I'm hanging in there. I'm sleepy, but I'm staying up late because I got to help my dad with some therapy in about an hour. Ariana, what was your question, dear? You're so welcome, Maria. That was a fun reading. I just want you to make sure that you're putting yourself first, of course, and that you understand that you got this. He's your man, okay? And don't let anybody else or anything else make you think different. Oh, yes. What does Zach think about you? Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. Oh, you know what? I should ask. Do you want Oracle or Tarot cards, Ariana? Jennifer, are you there? Cynthia, will Eric want a serious relationship with you that's faithful? Of course he will, especially if you want that. Especially if you say, hey, I want that. How do you want to operate around that? That's all you got to do. And if he doesn't want to give you what you want, don't take no for an answer. Okay? You don't have to, you can reject that version of him that you don't want. Claudia, can I get some information on my twin flame Aaron who's ghosted me now? Well, he replied to the message I sent. Claudia, are you still there? Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. My God has answered. So yes. Especially if you can give it to yourself first. Just know that Spirit dwells inside of you, Claudia, and you can have and do whatever you want because of it. Jennifer, what was your question again? I forgot it. Ariana, I would like tarot. Okay. So what does Ariana need to know about that right now, Spirit? How does Zach think of her? Wow, that card flew across the room. Okay, so you got a 3 of Cups. Definitely wants to celebrate life with you, get to know you better. Share quality of time with friends and you. That's a really beautiful card. I feel really happy for you and excited for you. Keep me updated. They might be holding back, but they do like you in the Strength card. Okay? Who's next? Jennifer. General energy update. You want tarot or oracle card, Jennifer? Oh, you're so welcome, Ariana. Thank you. By any chance, didn't see anyone else. Just me. No, Maria, nobody else in the picture. I didn't see anybody else in the picture. It would have come up. Hi, please, can you take my question? Yes, Arcana, I can take your question. I'm doing a general energy update for Jennifer right now. Let's go ahead and put your question in the chat, Arcana. Thank you, everyone, for your likes. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. King of Swords. King of Swords. It's about it's got a real ambitious energy. I feel like Spirit's telling you to stay ambitious about what you want, darling, because your patience is a virtue, and your ambition is as well. So staying in the knowing that it is already done, that it's already yours, what you want. Okay, and this King of Swords. Staying on that, practicing that strict mental diet, Jennifer. So you can get what you want. Instead of being eaten alive by the thoughts and feelings that keep you in a state you don't want to be in. Current feelings. Okay, let's see. Angelic message to the connection. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. You want Tarot, Oracle card, Arcana. Arcana, do you want tarot cards or tarot fairy cards? Okay, great. Let me just put these in real quick. Kind of just clear my energy before I get into that. Hey, Nisha, it's good to see you. How are you? And how's your baby? And are you going to give it a kiss for me? Okay, fairy cards, dear. All right, let's do this. So, Spirit, what does Arcana need to know about the current feelings of their specific person? What kind of angelic messages to the connection can you give us today? I'm good, Nisha. I'm good. I sort of feel like that Irene Cara song on my own, out here on my own, but I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. So, Arcana. Interesting. Got Banshee. Banshee card. I feel like with this card, this Banshee card, this 4. They feel pretty lost today with their feelings on you. It's like you can see how you both are trying to feel this out, trying to see which way to go with this. You can see each other, but you can't get to each other. But you have that full moon to guide you. You've got these stars to guide you. You've got the hope in that you will have the light shine to show you both the right way. And then, this is also a fall card. Maybe by fall, you both will have made your way back to each other. I don't know what the season is over there right now. Here it's about to be spring. I'll just give you a moment to be able to look at that card so that you can tell a story to yourself with it as well, with this message guiding you. Now you've got a knocker card here. This is about like a searching. They're like searching for something. They've got their messenger bird. They've got the moon once again shining their way to the light. They've got the light in the dark. So there is a light in the dark. There might even be people that help you guys see each other again or connect again. But stay in your good thoughts, okay? Taking care of yourself and the world around you and the animals around you, and staying in that queen energy. Good thoughts about yourself, good thoughts about others. I know the world's kind of upside down, but it doesn't have to be that way internally. Oh, somehow that helps, Arcana. Nisha, what's up? Oh, you donated. Thank you so much. Let me look at the phone real quick. So let's see. I wanted to know, how will Gemini feel when me and him hang out again for first? Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what you need to know about that. Let's see. So I got my Golden Girl cards. I got my mermaids. I got my fairies. I got the Liminal Space deck, Oracle deck, and some other fun cards. So many cards. So many cards. Too many cards. I'll see like a fun deck and then I just have to get it because it's fun. So I don't know where that fun deck went. So I'm just going to stick with mermaids, golden girls, fairies, and the liminal space oracle deck. I feel kind of called to like get these mermaids out. Let's start and see what you need. Start with the mermaids and see what you need to know about the Gemini. Let's see if we can see where his energy is about you first. This is a very watery deck, and I feel like emotions embody like water, very much so. And I saw this really cool saying today or something where it's like water is not a living thing, right? Yet our bodies are made up 90% of water and we're living. It's just so weird. Like, I thought that was so cool when I thought about it. So now this guy, this person, this Gemini, I'm seeing this judgment card, which isn't always about like the kind of judgment that you would think in regards to them being judgmental about anything really. It's just, I feel like they might really be judging whether or not, you're feeling the same way. Like, how are they going to feel about me? What are we going to have in common? What is it going to be like? They're really thinking about the same things you're thinking about in regards to the change that the Eight of Cups might bring you guys, the what it might turn into. Like, he wonders, do you know what you want? Will you want the Gemini? Will you want them? And of course, lots of love all the way around with this Ace of Cups, this cute little dolphin here. So this is definitely this person's energy, this little dolphin here. And this beautiful angel energy calling you in. I feel like they'll be calling you soon. I don't know why, because she's got that shell in her mouth, and I don't know. I don't know why I got that feeling. So I'm going to just move over to the Golden Girls and see if we can find out more about your dating and relating love style in regards to this Gemini. So I do love him. I can't get him out of my head, and why won't he contact me? It's stupid. Well, saying he won't contact you is what's stupid. Like, I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying that if you get into that feeling and you persist that he's not contacting you, it's exactly what you're going to get because you assume it. So then the universe has no way to show up for you other than that right there, what you're telling him to do, which is not contact you. This is not a beer. It's a Reed's ginger beer. So once again, let's change the story. Okay. Why won't he contact me to a different one? Oh, he contacts me all the time. I don't care if you're not saying it or not. Okay, we're changing the story right now. So this old one is finito. And we're going to get more into why he's not in a moment. But I'm just telling you, you got to persist with what you want, not what you don't want and what you see. Sometimes what you see is not always what is real. I mean, I'm serious. I don't want to be rude, but I don't want to go on about, look at some of these people with plastic surgery. I know it's such a lame, the people that just overdo it with it. I mean, some people, they need it, they want it, that's fine. But then it's the people that go overboard with it. It's like the same kind of people that go overboard with tarot cards, who live their life by it. Just remember that you are the causation of your destiny. So if you're sitting here going all day long, why didn't he contact me? He's so stupid, or it's stupid. That's exactly what you're going to get. So let's see why he's not contacting you, and then we're never going to talk about it again. I mean, we can talk about it, but we want to change the conversation about it. We want to change the story we're telling ourselves so that we can persist with what we want. He's just active. He's just busy. He's not contacting you for any other reason than he's just really busy and ambitious in this Knight of Wands. He's just busy. And if he tells you that, he's not lying to you about it. He really wants to make money in this Ace of Pentacles. He's really chasing that paper. So once again, he might not be contacting you because paper is more important than whatever he might be able to accomplish with you. I mean, it's like if he can accomplish what he wants, say what he wants to accomplish with you. I mean, you know, guys don't usually like to try to accomplish anything with a girl unless he can have something to offer her. He might not feel like he has anything to offer you unless he is chasing that paper, because he wants to make sure he's financially stable, because when he's financially stable, he's emotionally stable. So it's a Tower destruction. He's going through a little bit of destruction here, but he's looking forward to good times. He might be trying to have a good time and missing out on the fact that he could be having it with you. This shows here in this Three of Pentacles that, you know, he might even be thinking about wanting to get together and make something with you. A cheesecake, maybe. I love Modelo. You said you got some Modelo. I like the dark Modelo. So Spirit, what does she need to know about how he would feel about them hanging out again together? Have you tried the darker version? Yeah, that's my favorite. I really like that beer a lot. So you got the Hermit card. You got the Hermit card reversed. Yes, he's probably saving money to take you out, yes. So in regards to how he would feel in regards to the next time you guys hang out, like he's not contemplating it. He's looking forward to it, kind of thing, with the Hermit reversed, okay? He's looking forward to getting out of the house. He's looking forward to getting dressed up and going out and having a good time. He does not feel like he needs to contemplate it any longer. And then there's this King of Wands energy that's behind it. That's like Big Daddy energy. And it's so interesting because wands represent air signs. Or is it swords? Let me think real quick. Or is it? Oh no, I'm sorry. Wands is fire. I apologize. Not fantastic. Fire sign is wands. Maybe he has a rising in Aries or something. But he does want to be practical in this King of Wands. Okay, he does want to embody responsibility, despite how passionate he might be feeling about you. Let's see what else you need to know. Oh yeah. Oh my God, his moon is Aries. Wow. I just said his rising or moon is in Aries. How on point. So if you start to get bummed out, Five of Cups, just abandon those feelings. Okay, don't tell yourself the things that don't serve you. And don't let these thoughts get sneaky and snarky in the Seven of Wands. I feel it's so important for you to really embody those yummy feelings that you're feeling from when you guys got together. Stay in that energy. Like I most recently had a dream about my specific person, and it really helped me get back into, you know, the feelings and the thoughts of being around that person. I haven't seen him in a while, and I'm really glad that I was able to connect with that person in the 4D, because it helped me to remember what it's like in the 3D here with them. Yeah, he definitely wants to see you again. Let's get these oracle cards out. See if you got a couple of messages. Just do a last few messages in regards to any advice, spirit, or anything, any special messages that Nisha might need to know. I know we've gone a couple cards over, but don't worry about like extra donating or anything like that. I just feel like I want to get the message out completely to you. So this will be a chance to rewrite your history or rewrite your love story. To really think about what you want in regards to that love story. But yes, he is looking forward to seeing you. Energy follows intention. You see the brain having good thoughts. Yes, of course, love on the brain. You see the roses blooming, but you also see the thorns. Are there thorns on this? Let's look. It's really interesting. Do I see the thorns? Okay, yeah, there's thorns, but you know the price we pay for love is grief. But don't fill yourself with that grief. Don't fill yourself with those feelings of grief that might be telling you, oh, this isn't working out just because something isn't looking the way you want it to. Because this is Eureka. I know you guys are not maybe where you want to be, but you can be where you want to be. Especially if you persist in those feelings that you want. Persist in the feelings that you need instead of the ones that don't serve you. And that's how you practice that strict mental diet is by catching yourself by the toe or the tail, catching that tiger by the tail before it can turn into a seed that's been planted in your brain. And if it is already a seed that's planted in your brain, you can pluck it out. I can't begin to tell you like how many wicked witches I've had to fight off. Snow White's just like, be fucking nice, please. It's been frustrating. But if I stop and I don't think about the fear of running into more wicked witches, then they don't show up. They just don't show up. If I don't persist and focus on what I want, I'll get lost in what I don't want. So I was actually listening to something today about, what do you do when you're in the middle of the road, like in your manifestations? Like, what do you do in the meantime, while you're waiting to get there where you want to be in your manifestations? It was pretty interesting. I'm going to have to go back over it maybe tomorrow or the next day we can talk about it because I had like 10 people talking to me while I was listening to it. I'm incredibly tired, so I'm probably just going to close this live out here pretty soon. And got to make something for my dad to eat because I've got to help him with therapy in about an hour. Well, actually, I need to go put some food on for him now to make sure he has something to eat in about 30 minutes. But yeah, thank you so much for letting me do a reading for you. I'm really curious about this Gemini and what's going to happen next. So keep me posted, okay? Thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and close this live out. I guess I should put... Hey, Maria, welcome back. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm about to go relax too. I'm going to close the chat and I'm going to go make my dad some food because he's got to take some therapy. And then I'm going to go to bed. Sweet dreams, honey. Good night. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for the likes, the shares, the subscriptions, and the love. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Kalanita. I'll be back tomorrow.